Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Heather Shanice, and today we'll be discussing bond number 9, number 1. I have it here. This is one of the newest in my collection. I went to my local Neiman Marcus to talk about getting a sample of Amouage Love Delight as well as Blossom Love. I wanted to get my nose on those because I know that those are a little bit of the summer gourmands. So I wanted to test those out just to see what my thoughts would be about them and how would I like them before adding them to my collection. However, the essay there, she deals with both Bond, the Harmonist, as well as Amouage, or she might have been doing it that day because she was the only one at the counter. Anyway, so as I'm perusing through the Amouage Center, now I'm already on olfactory fatigue because there was a few scents in there with Amouage, which also is not a safe house to blind buy from. That's why I always push out there sample before, or try before you buy, sample before you buy full bottles. And she brought over a sample of bond number 1 to me. I already had a decant of Gold Street, the newest one in the gold bottle. I'll insert a picture somewhere up here so you guys can see which one I'm talking about, which is also a Gourmand. However, I ended up getting a sample of bond number 1, and I sprayed it on the scent strip just to see what my feelings were going to be about it. Is it going to move me? Am I going to be like, oh my gosh, I need this, type of thing. So usually what I do, I go in there and I'll either spray it on the back of my hand or I'll spray it on a scent strip, and I'll go about my day throughout the mall or going around looking at the different jewelry collections. I'm an avid collector of fine jewelry such as Tiffany's, David Yurman. I like timeless pieces. That way I can always pass them down to my daughter or whomever, investment pieces, if you will, as well as a fragrance collector, as you can see. But anyway, so I ended up spraying it on the back of my hand. And when I did that, I went about my day, went to pick up a bracelet that was getting repaired at David Yurman. And I walked around the mall, went down to the food court, got something to eat. And I kept getting whiffs of it. And I was just like, this is different. I like it. Excuse me. Once I realized that I was picking up on a vanillic scent, or a vanillic note, if you will, I was like, okay, this is not your average foodie vanilla, your gourmand food vanilla. I knew I was going to like it. So in my opinion, when I go out and I look for vanillic fragrances or vanillic based fragrances, I don't really like the sickly sweet vanillas. I'm noticing that, especially around this time of year. I would say a late summer, fall, winter scent. So I really do enjoy this. Some of the notes, just so we're all on the same page here, are top notes of bergamot and ylang ylang. You also have mid notes of white musk, Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, and jasmine. I love a good jasmine, not the indolic jasmine though, but a good jasmine. Your base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and cashmere wood. Listen, I don't know if it is the tonka bean mixed with the Bulgarian rose, because I'm a rose lover, as well as a saffron lover. However, this does not have saffron in it. So what I'm trying to figure out is, it has to be the combination of the rose and vanilla to my nose. This is beautiful. A lot of people feel like this leans masculine. From what I gathered so far, I personally don't think that this leans masculine. I think it leans perfectly unisex. However, I do think because it is being advertised and pushed on our fragrance community as it being a vanilla scent or a gourmand, that a lot of people who are into vanillas want this to be that sickly sweet vanilla that I just bit down into this vanillic, either ice cream or vanilla cookie type sweet. And this is not that. If that's what people are going for, this is not the fragrance for you. This is a more sensual, rose, musky, woody vanilla, in my opinion. Is it a gourmand? Yes, because of the vanilla and the tonka bean. But the sweetness comes from the ylang ylang and the bergamot. The vanilla gives it an extra character, in my opinion. This puts the body to this fragrance. This is what drew my attention to it. I like fragrances that have character, fragrances that turn around and make somebody go, oh my goodness, I've never smelled that before. What is that? You're going to get your compliments. Yes, it's a compliment getter. It's a very long lasting fragrance. I got about 6 to 7 hours on my skin with this, and it was a lasting of about maybe 10 to 12 hours on my clothes because I didn't do laundry until a couple days after. Now, when I tell you, again, this is perfectly unisex, man, woman, boy, child, however, you can wear this. This is lovely. It's very beautiful. It's not pungent. It's one of these fragrances that it's a more of a cozy up. You're going to get wafts of it, don't get me wrong, but to me, this is one of the cozy up date night scents that you can wear and you can get away with. I put this in the same vein as Chelsea Nights. I put this in that vein with Chelsea Nights because Chelsea Nights has the cocoa with the oud. It has the vanilla, the saffron in it. Whereas this just has the vanilla, the tonka bean, the cashmere wood, jasmine to sweeten it up with the ylang ylang in it. And it also has the bergamot. So I put this in that vein, meaning this is not something you can wear during the daytime in the dead of heat. No. This is something you can wear on a midday where the degree levels are anywhere between 64, not even surpassing 75 degrees. If you have a nice wind or a nice breeze, you can probably get away with it. But on the very hot days outside, now here in Delaware, it's about 75, fluctuating between 75. And yesterday we hit 84 degrees where it was hot. But not only was it hot, it was very humid. You cannot get away with this. Now, because it cooled down that night, yes, you can wear this on a cool summer night to going out with. I believe you can, in my opinion. Now, a sweet vanilla, in my opinion, is something like Kayali's Vanilla 28. This, to me, yes, this is 100% Gourmand. This is burnt sugar vanilla. So sweet that you might get a toothache type vanilla. But I love it. This is my fixer. If I have a fragrance that I can't fix, you add some of this onto it, a little sprinkle of something. If you're eating dinner and you need a little salt, something on it to give it that oomph, this is what this does for me. But anyway, I love this. I love the packaging. It has the same crocodile packaging as Tribeca and Greenwich Village. I love these. Bond does summer really, really well. They do spring and summer really well. They have a way of utilizing floral and fruits in their fragrances from a woman-owned company that just knows how to get it right. All of their fragrances are blended to perfection, in my opinion. I love it. Now, when it comes to their gourmands, they're a beast. They know what notes blend well. They know what notes people want to smell. They know what notes are going to linger and leave that lasting impression on people. I love Bond for that. As you can see, I'm a Bond collector. I have quite a few up here on my shelf. Am I adding a few more? Oh, most definitely. I do want to add a Gold Street because I did enjoy that one. That one also is a vanillic based scent, but it's a little bit sweeter than Bond number 1, in my opinion. I also want to add Greenpoint, and they have a new one coming out. I have to look on their website and see what all they have new coming out at the moment. Now, currently Bond is having their refill event where you get 2 full 100 ml size bottles and you get 1 refill free. At Neiman Marcus, maybe, I don't know if it's Bloomingdale included, but I know at Neiman Marcus, when they hit you with the buy 2 get 1 free, they actually have a list of the available fragrances that you can get for your refill event. I'm not sure if that's the same on the website or not. I know when I hit the free refill button on the free refill category on Bond number 9, I know that all of the fragrances popped up. So I'm not sure if that's the same thing that they do in store at the retailers as they would for their own personal site. That's something that we will have to check out later. However, I do know because they have a refill event now, I'm not sure if number 1 would be added as that refill event in Neiman Marcus store. I do know when they do have the refill events, your newest fragrances are not on that list. Okay, that I do know. Another thing that I noted as well, they usually push out the heavy hitters such as the Tribecas, Greenwich Village, Lafayette's, things that you probably already have. Those are your loves that you will need refills for, but not the newest bonds, no. So my advice would be purchase one or two of the newest fragrances and get a refill of something that you might need, like your Tribecas or your Greenwich Village, things of that nature. But anyway, before anything, go into your local Neiman Marcus and see if you can get a decant of one of your fragrances that you want to try. I'm a firm believer in sampling and trying before you purchase. You have Scent Split, you have, what is it called? Scent Bird. I think that's what it is. Micro perfumes. I know Fragrance Net does some. Twisted Lily does sample as well. House of Primus will be up and available soon, where you can actually purchase samples and decants as well as full size fragrances at a discounted price. We'll also be running an onboarding promotion for that soon as well. I will be a Black owned, woman owned fragrance discounter as well, adding that to my already business that I have, which is a handmade bath and body business called Sauvage Naturals. We make cold processed soaps, body washes, as well as whipped soap scrubs. But anyway, going back to the fragrance again, this is one that I truly think you guys should get your nose on, especially now that they have the buy one refill event. Why not? If it's out of your price range, try to look at a discounter's website to see if you can get them. Not everything you have to buy at full price, guys. You don't have to do that. I say if you're going to start your fragrance collection, start looking at reputable discounters for your fragrances. I will upload a video showing you how to authenticate certain fragrances, because there's a lot of people that's out here purchasing things from China and you're thinking you're getting good juice and it's not. Try before you buy. I do know there's a few reputable resellers on Mercari that have high ratings that I've actually gotten a couple of samples or decants from myself when I started early into my fragrance journey and I wanted to sample a few. So there are some on Mercari that you will be able to, sample and things of that nature. But Bond No.9, number one, to me, it's getting up there. Is it number one for me? I don't know yet, because I have a few of my tops, which is like Greenwich Village and Nomad, which is a couple of my tops. We're going to see if this can climb up in ranking. I will actually do a ranking of all of my bonds, maybe in the next video. I'm not sure. But until then, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me your opinions down in the comments below and let me know what you think about this one. If you sense something different, do you think this is a sweet vanilla? Let me know. Let's talk about it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day.